the Forex community, a place where crypto scammers linger, also known as a scammer's favorite place to find their next prey? Or is it a fast-paced industry that with proper execution and technique can teach you some of life's greatest lessons and completely change your position in life? Now, I'm sure many of you have seen comments underneath someone's Instagram post promising that Joe Schmo can help you make a 10x return on investment if you send him some crypto. If you're one of the few that haven't seen these comments, consider yourself lucky. Let's face it, we're all on Instagram nowadays, so we know what's going on. We all have that one friend that got scammed out of their Instagram account, and now it's run by some guy in a shack in a completely different country. Like, okay, sure mister, here's $500 and here's my Instagram account. Thanks for ruining my day. We don't want to be like that fella. And if you are that guy, prayers to you. I'm sorry that happened to you. But let's get back to what Forex really stands for. Forex is short for foreign exchange. The foreign exchange market is kind of like the stock market, except it's completely global and makes trillions of more dollars a day. Oh yeah, that's right, trillions with a T. You see, if you're like myself and live in the US, I'm sure you've heard of the New York Stock Exchange and places like Wall Street where legends are made. However, the truth of the matter is, the New York Stock Exchange only trades around $200 billion a day. And you might be thinking to yourself, only 200 billion? Well, yeah, only 200 billion. You see, the Forex market trades on average around $6.6 trillion a day. For those of you that aren't too good at math, that's 33 times more than the New York Stock Exchange. The Forex market is in a completely different league of its own. So how does it all work? It's pretty simple, really. Have you ever seen any of those currency exchange boards? Maybe you've seen them at the airport or even at your local mall. Well, that value is continuously fluctuating, and traders are actually able to make money on the flux. And you might be thinking to yourself, yeah, but they're only moving pennies or even fractions of a penny. Now, you're completely right. Barely moving anything, moving fractions of a penny on the typical day. However, it doesn't mean that big money can't be made on these little moves. I mean, we're talking about a whopping $6.6 trillion a day. That's 12 zeros, baby, and nothing less. And I'd be lying to you if I said that learning to trade is not difficult. In fact, it's extremely difficult, don't get me wrong. For myself, it was one of the hardest challenges for me to overcome. But you always gotta remember this, great things don't come without a little bit of sacrifice. They say the statistic of people who try to learn to trade but fail is around the 90%. Now, don't get discouraged yet. That doesn't really mean that 90% of people will fail. What that really means is that 90% of people will quit. We can bring up another statistic here to kind of put things into perspective. For example, going to the gym has the same quit rate. After about 3 months of going to the gym, 90% of people will quit going altogether. So, don't let the fail rate of trading demotivate you. I truly believe that anyone that sets their mind out to become a profitable trader can do so. The time in which you accomplish that isn't defined, but I 100% believe that anyone that truly sets out to do this and puts their best foot forward and doesn't, quit, give up, any of those things, they will eventually succeed. Now you might be asking yourself, well, why would I even consider to learn to trade? It sounds hard. Well, if you're someone that is looking for an easy way out of your situation, if you're anything that seems like hard work, then please be my guest. Feel free to click off of this video. Now, for those of you that are still here, let's make one thing clear. Yes, learning to trade is difficult, but it is certainly not impossible. I myself have even had people around me learn to trade within a few months, as long as they had the proper guidance. And I can speak personally, it took me about 2 months to actually learn the fundamentals of trading. Honestly, I can remember like it was yesterday. I remember seeing these candlesticks as some weird ancient alien language to seeing the trading chart now as a beautiful piece of artwork. So now back to the question, why even consider trading? Well, if you're looking to make some extra income, or maybe you're even feeling lost in life and want to switch up your direction, then this is a great option to consider. With proper execution, learning to trade can completely change your life. Think about it. You can work anywhere in the world, you can make enough money to live comfortably, and you won't even have to deal with anyone. It's just you and the markets. And the cherry on top, the Forex industry is something I like to call recession proof. You see, the beautiful thing about the Forex market is that money can be made when the currencies go up or down. You heard that right. Even when money is crashing in value, you can still be profiting from that crash. I know, it sounds crazy, but it's simply how the system was made. I myself was once studying biomedical science in the hopes of becoming a doctor, until one thing led to another, and I ended up becoming a full-time trader. And honestly, it was my newfound love. It's the one thing I thought about day and night. It became my latest obsession, and it stuck. Something about the whole game was like an art for me, something I could continuously work on and improve upon, and truly see the fruits of my labor before my eyes. I can honestly say that without trading coming into my life, I wouldn't know myself the way I do now, and I completely have trading to thank for that. You see, when you finally make the decision to try out trading, put your mind to it, you start to realize something. After you get the fundamentals down, you understand technical analysis, you understand fundamental analysis, and you see how the market works, there's one last step. And this last step is actually the biggest thing that will make or break you in trading. And it's your psychology. You have to know yourself. You have to learn how to handle your emotions. Trading is going to show you a side of yourself that you might have never seen before. And to be 100% transparent with you, that's a great thing. But if you're someone that doesn't like challenge, doesn't care to grow, just wants to stay stagnant, this would never work for you. Trading will show you your flaws and make you pay for it. Quite literally. But sometimes that's the price you have to pay in order to make something great of yourself. In one of my previous videos, I talked about getting into the right vehicle to take you to your destination and to fulfill the lifestyle that you want. For me, that vehicle was trading. And I honestly have so much to thank for it. Trading showed me how capable I was of achieving great things. It showed me how big the world actually is and how much opportunity there is out there. You see, when you get into a career that you can do from anywhere in the world, you do it on your own terms, and you won't even have to deal with anyone else, it serves as a valuable lesson and really reshapes the way you view the world. Now, I'm not here to go on a tangent to talk about how trading has changed my life. I can definitely do that in a future video. But I am here to say how impactful learning to trade can be for your life, and that you should probably consider it. If you're like one of the people I described earlier on in the video, and you're just looking for something extra, you have nothing to lose with trying to learn to trade. Who knows? It might even become the next greatest thing that's ever entered your life.